U.S. Airways Flight 1549, an Airbus A320 operating a U.S. Airways scheduled domestic commercial passenger flight. It was traveling from New York City to SeaTac, Washington, with a stopover in Charlotte, North Carolina. But on January 15, 2009, at 3:27 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the plane struck a flock of Canada geese, and engine failed, and it crash landed into the Hudson River. Luckily, there was no loss of human life. The pilot, Captain Chelsea B. Solinger, was a lucky man to save the plane. But we cannot always be so fortunate. In many other situations, the outcome would not have been so optimistic. This brings me to the point. What can be done to prevent drone collision with civilian aircraft? In my opinion, 3 things can be done to help this. First, autopilot softwares for drones in bad situations are being developed, and they should be used. People are prone to mistakes. We know that. Now, company Michigan-based SkySpecs is creating robot-controlled drones. The Vice President of Engineering of wind turbine service company Upwind, David Peachy, said the technology could also be a boon to less experienced drone pilots. SkySpecs is attempting to create a system entitled Guardian Crash Avoidance, helping to prevent accidents with these less experienced pilots. Although there are plenty of other softwares that are already created for this prevention, SkySpecs is building a layer that runs above that, helping human pilots avoid so many dangerous mistakes. Also, the use of sonar and UAV systems can prevent such disasters. For example, Aerotronics has just mentioned its new collision avoidance system, also known as the CAS. Drone Life News stated, CAS will consist of several unique technologies, including various types of state-of-the-art obstacle detection sensors, advanced data fusion algorithms, as well as tightly integrated collision avoidance algorithms with guidance, navigation, and control system. Smart sensor fusion algorithms will allow better performance, obstacle identification, and more efficient avoidance trajectories, even in harsh environments, with less power consumption of the overall vehicle. With all of this, it is clear that this could save so many lives. Logically, on the same time, staying low would be beneficial, of course. But even if some unidentified object does come, we should use these technologies to help prevent such calamities. Lastly, having another person is also useful. Studies have shown that humans cannot multitask. The myth is growing as we use technologies every day that allow us to multitask. But reality is, we can't. It's a fact. Scientists say that humans don't do things simultaneously. Instead, we switch our attention from task to task really quickly. And because of this reason, it is necessary to have 2 people operating a drone. While one person is controlling the drone, watching the drone in the sky, the other must be viewing the surroundings to see if there are any disturbances coming in their way. All in all, it is evident that there are multiple things that can be done to prevent drone collisions with civilian aircraft. Using new autopilot safety features, along with UAV and sonar systems, and having a secondary person to watch the surroundings are all ways out of many to help avoid these calamities. Another way we can help help this situation is by teaching owners of drones through mandatory classes of how to be safe while using these. Drones are mainly used for spy networks, but however, the public also have a way of using them for fun. But we need to teach them the safety procedures and how to properly and safely ride these things. Those aboard the U.S. Airways Flight 1549 were saved and lucky, but this won't always be the case in the future. Although we hope it will, we know that someday some casualties may occur in such an event. However, we need to try to save the lives of as many as we can. And drone accidents, as prominent as they are with other airplanes, should be prevented with these 3 choices. Thank you.